Hello everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Twin Mirror. Right, the key I think is around here somewhere. Is it up here?
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Okay, where is... It's not there. It's not even giving me an option. Here you go, possible hiding spot there. Clever.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
It's got weapons.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up.
There's a note there. Remember. What? Caterpillar.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Caterpillar. Calendar. D wants to meet.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Okay. And what's this? Drugs. What drugs was he on?
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
They're cafes.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Journal article. What's this?
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove.
Where the hell's the Cove?
Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Okay, we got one small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks by Anna Miller. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. The one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them, I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Lynette Branham, 52, with greying hair, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called the Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crimes made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they follow 2 rules: no stealing and no fighting. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but has a lot in common with Tyler: a bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, and a history of violent offences. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out there. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to keel over any moment, yet he's also got a depth to him that's striking. Was sober for half a year once, can't remember the first time I drank. Broke into Ma's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains, yet that isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're all drifters lost in the flow of life with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head as he finishes up. She'll let me stay, he says. I ask him how he knows. She'd have come over and told me to get out right then, he answers. It's true, Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to. She tells me after the young man goes down to lie down, everyone has their own way of dealing with pain. The path to mistakes come in lots of forms. Some of them pretty invisible. Unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they just fall back over. Cove gives me hope. That's where we're going to have to go, isn't it, the Cove?
I think I went through everything here.
I'm going to have to go through the Cove. I think that's where we need to go. Found clues. So we know where we have to go. The Cove.
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
We got a calendar. Says D wants to meet.
Dee met Nick on the day he died. He could be the last person who saw him alive.
And there's this weird, strange note which goes on about something called a caterpillar. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. I'm not sure what to make of this one.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Okay. There's got to be more clues somewhere else. Growth chart.
Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Search the shack. We've got more things to find. We've got some more things added to this. Nick. It's not about Nick, isn't it? Okay. When I went to Nick's old fishing shack to investigate, I found Joan there. Oh yeah. This is basically just updating us on what we found with Joan. She was packing her stuff to run away from home. The only way to talk her down was to tell her the truth about Nick's death. He doesn't think he did the right thing. I do. We promised her from the very start we would be honest with her and that we'd investigate. And that's exactly what we've done. I mean, good Joe. I had to give Joe my word that I'd keep Anna safe. Words, promises. Do these things come easy to other people? Joe seems to take them very seriously. We had to be honest with him as well. I'm not going to lie to him. He hasn't done anything wrong to us. What's the update on Sam? It's hard to talk about the past with Anna, especially when the present is so complicated. And obviously Nick. Nick was investigating something. He always wanted to break a big story, but in the end, did it fizzle out? Like he said to Walter, or was he just keeping things to himself? Now that I've been to the site where Nick had his fatal crash, I'm convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speeding just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with an investigation does, unfortunately. Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house was broken into, and my head was clonked. The attacker took off with Nick's files, so the question remains, what did Nick discover and how did he get him killed? Something bad. Realising that Nick's death could only have been murder brought me focus and clarity, but for Anna it was a shock. She barely had time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. I should have known Anna hates nothing more than old-fashioned fake chivalry, but I intend to keep that promise. Anna and I had to talk about Nick, about us, about everything that went wrong. We're still struggling to get through to each other. Nothing's changed there, but we both want to get to the bottom of this for Nick's sake. Hang on, we've got something else about what else? Memento. Oh yeah. Anna loved daydreaming about exotic places. She'd turn it into a game, asking you where you'd go if you could drop everything and travel the world. She wanted to see Paris, London, Shanghai, Vietnam, Berlin and more. She'd talk for hours about the places, the museums, the people, the languages. You said you preferred a hike in the mountains, miles away from people. She laughed and suggested the Himalayas, but you had the hiking trail and around Basswood in mind. You brought her that journal to humour her. Maybe she knew. Maybe she thought she'd convince you one day. Either way, she's kept the journal. The pages are still empty. Oh, I've got to see if there's anything else. Anything else in here? College files. I don't think there's anything else. Fishing bag.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Inspect. Oh, there's a combination on there. What's that?
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Fishing bag unlock. Okay. I think it's this. No.
Wrong combination.
No.
Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around.
Say it again, I'm trying to remember. Right. Boom, got it.
Let's see what we have here.
It's that caterpillar thing, that's the code for it. Okay, so now we have to, oh my god, what the hell is all this? Okay, cash.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Drugs, oh no.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
That's not good. And you got files.
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Someone's drug dealing. Files. Who we got? Richard Steinfeld. Who the hell's that? Richard, early 30s, twitchy, even when sober, high-strung and obviously disliked by the Cove, asked not to be named in Anna's article about his father, who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks, or as dumb as he acts, still hard to say. Both. Still using yes, who's the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie, it's a nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler, find who his supplier is. Richard is Dickie, so that could be D. It's Tyler. Tyler Gillian, mid-20s, sees himself as a coast protector of a defensive Lynette. Tyler's interview with Anna was heartbroken. He was bad off. So bad, in fact, that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive, been in and out of jail for most of his life, usually for assault, don't antagonise, clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie? Keeps asking about Anna. Into cooking? No, don't think it's him. JR interviewed by Anna but didn't make into the article. Late 30s, not personal, ex-minor. JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood, a minor. After the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession, staying at the Cove. Now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From the Midwest, Michigan. Took up smoking, trying to replace upper habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. JR equals Justin Reynolds. Collects hubcaps. Has a Winchester in his truck, used to living in his truck. Roses on cigarettes. Still uses occasionally. Loves camo. I'm giving that one. Just because it says D.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Best finally left. Did you find anything about the fish pot? Yes, you know where the cove is. There's a little commune thing on the outskirts of town, not big on outskirts. I'll arrive soon. Let's go. I need you to take me there. Let's go there.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What
The
are you
Cove is
two
a woman.
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
Play by ear, do whatever it takes. Play by ear.
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely the world pokes back. And whoever is involved in all this, they poke real hard.
That even makes any sense.
That's rough.
That's rough. Were you even listening to me?
Mostly.
Mostly. Sam, what is with you?
Tell her.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained by... That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So
Oops.
you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
We either listen to our conscience or we listen to her.
I keep going?
Don't answer. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
We're doing this together.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Let's try and get ourselves in a lot of trouble, shall we? Right. Somebody right there. Journal updated. We'll read that first and I'll speak to... I'll look around and we'll speak to people. Welcome to the Cove, a community of misfits, addicts and small-time crooks. This is where Dickie's supposed to be, the drug dealer who was Nick's informant. He might be the only person who can give us some answers about the murders of Nick and Dennis. Right, we got... I decided not to listen to the voice of my doubts anymore. I need to focus, concentrate, I need to be me. Okay. So what's over here? Let's have a look around.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Oh, there's lots of them. That's cool. Someone does lots of sculptures. Unknown woman. Hello there.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself. Pow!
Watch it! The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. Clumsy
Kayla.
bugger.
What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. You're creating something out of nothing and then turning it into something else. That's as close to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
These are really cool. Crafting tools. Sorry lady, I didn't mean to just walk around your house. Okay, there's somebody there to talk to as well. Let's go around this way. Oh no, she's talking there. I'll go over there in a bit. She's here. Okay, it's starting to come back to me. A lot of military stuff there.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
There's this guy here. Unknown man.
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
But I'm going to talk to him anyway.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Just here to ask a couple of questions.
Do I look like a fucking tour guide?
Yeah, you do.
You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
So bother him again. Can we just talk to him again? Irritate him? Talk.
I told you to buzz off, Peckerwood.
Alright then, show your beans. Jeez. Here's that other guy. Talk to him. Tyler.
A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it, before I break your knees.
Samuel, this is Bess. I'm trying to reach you regarding Dennis Gardner. We need to say you had a fight last night and you were looking for him all morning. We need to ask a few questions. Come down to the station as soon as you can. Oh dear.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie. She fits right in. Anna always fits right in. She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much is painfully obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as?
Sam.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future, don't you think?
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage.
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes, mostly. But jobs are hard to come by these days. We must rely on the kindness of others, even if their kindness comes and goes in waves.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
He's not in there. He's in that one, isn't he? He's in that one.
There's a quad, but Dickie's supposed to be in a trailer. Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
He ain't gonna let me pass though, is he?
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Look, I just want to talk to the guy who lives right over there.
I don't give a shit what you want. Back the fuck
Hey,
off.
man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it. I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to do something crazy. Inspect.
Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read.
Picture.
I saw this picture in Ethan's bar, only intact. Guess I know who's been cut out.
Add clue.
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
Burn the statue. Inspect. Varnish and liquor. Add
It
clue.
won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does,
Boom.
I'll go up in flames in a second. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. These shavings would be perfect kindling. The statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option. Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames. If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
That's one.
Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here. It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here. If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this. Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective. No use. They won't let me anywhere near his trailer. I need a distraction.
I'm looking for distractions. I wasn't trying to go near the thing. I was just trying to look for somewhere to... Okay, anything in here I can use? Mining helmet. Magazines. Hunting stuff. Letter. Oh, a letter. Let's read the letter. Dear Mr. Reynolds, I regret to inform you that West Virginia Coal Inc. filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy 3 days ago following a series of expensive lawsuits and fines that have brought about an unattendable financial situation. Consequently, your current position will be laid off and all company operations will cease by the end of the week. All back pay and paid sick leave will be properly paid out. Insurance claims will continue actively through to the end of the month but will then cease. Regards.
Guess that explains how he ended up here.
Jeez. Brutal. Oh, because of what we did.
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
So where's his bloody keys?
I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Will she let me help? Will she actually help me?
Hey, Anna. Can I have a quick sidebar? I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
Oh God.
Distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
God, okay, so... I need this one, don't I? It's a fire extinguisher.
Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long.
I need that one first, don't I? So... hide the van keys. Hide the van keys. After JR last to help once again. Behind the curtain. After JR last to help when the fire blazes. I think. Let's try it. I don't know if this is going to work, we'll see. Now they caught him.
Walk away when the fire flares. I'll risk being discovered then.
Last to help. Try that one. Maybe this one's better. Maybe under the table might do it. Under the table. Try that. Oh, he catches me straight away, of course he does.
Over there if he comes into the cabin.
Okay, so what I need to do is... Can I make the fire worse? Can we make the fire worse? Break the water hose. Break the water hose. Once alone. And in the closet. Ah, she goes in there.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Behind the curtain then. Behind the curtain. And then again. Again we'll go once alone. So Anna, I'll still do that with a hose. Break the wood hose. Okay, that works. So she breaks it, we hide behind the closet this time. Because she gets in the cupboard, she doesn't go... Got it. Okay, that's it.
That'll
Boom.
do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot.
Jeez.
You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust me.
Run, dude.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help!
Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! My bear is burning!
Hey, look, calm down. It'll be okay.
I worked so hard on it.
And there we go. And that leads us here.
Oh, shit. Shit. What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man. I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, sellers, buyers, everything. I had to, or I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are they?
I don't have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point. He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
Declan?
Yeah, the cop.
Ah.
You know him, everyone knows him. Oh man, I'm totally fucked now. When he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me!
Come on. Just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. No, just let me
There we go.
all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go. Help! Anyone! Help me!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe! Should've known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up.
Come on!
Fucking coward! Someone give me my rifle!